Oh. Let's see. Look good. That looks great. Alright, guys. So, went flying today. Took this little guy. Little, I say. As you can see, I had some issues. Strangely enough, the broken props are not actually from a wreck. I didn't crash it. I mean, I did crash it, but that's not what broke my props. I was coming in for a landing, brought it down, because I'm mounting my battery underneath, which works great. Hit the battery thing, it tilted back, and broke the blade. Broke both blades. So, I was a little upset, but it is what it is. I was going to replace blades. I did have one wreck, like I said, one bad wreck. I was flying, and the quad just shut off. Not quite sure exactly what happened, but it just shut off, broke two props, both on the same side, and bent the video transmitter, and I knocked the blue cover off the Blue Beam Ultra Mad Mushroom that's on here, which, by the way, is awesome. That thing works great. Well, what we ended up finding out, the problem was that when I did the upgrade, it switched this over to one-shot 42. One-shot 42 and this do not get along. One-shot 125 and this do not get along. This is a B-Rotor F3 flight controller. I'm running it on the SP Racing 3 hex file, the newest one. So switched it over to D-Flight, or D-Shot. Actually, no, we switched over to multi-shot first, then we switched over to D-Shot. But on multi-shot, I was running 8K and 8K on the kilohertz, and it worked great. When I dropped it down to D-Shot, it did not like 8K and 8K. I had to drop it all the way down to 2K and 2K, and it liked it. I'm further going to drop it down to 1K, because Hector said it should fly great on 1K, although it did great on 2K. As you can see, I got a bigger lens here. This lens came from Tyler. Again, he owns racedayquads.com. He gave it to me to try out. It is a bigger lens like this one on the AWK 210. And I actually like the lens. So all the lens does is makes what's in your goggle a bigger area, bigger footprint per se. So get a little bit of fisheye, no big deal, no big deal at all. The nice thing about it was I was able to take my camera up to a better angle, which allowed me to get my quad facing at a better angle and get more speed out of it. Now before I was flying it fast, but I was looking at the ground. I basically knew how far I had to go because I knew the area, and would just straighten back out. With this on though, I mean I can run it like this, and I can still see ahead, and I can see the ground, or I can be running it like this, and I can still see the ground. You know, we're good. A couple other issues I had with this flight controller today is that all of a sudden my minimum OSD is different. I did the update, and the OSD's changed, which I don't understand because you don't have access to the OSD through the flight controller. I have to, do it completely different. That's okay. I'll figure it out and see what's going on and get it fixed up. If there is actually a problem, I'm probably going to go to a Brain FPV flight controller on this as well, just because I can. I don't know. We had a good time flying today. I flew 7 packs today. The batteries I used today were the Strix I was telling you guys about. The Strix Power Stick, 1550 mAh 95C. They did a bunch of testing on this. It's legit. Same as the Tattoo R. And then you're looking at this saying, well, that sure looks like a Tattoo R. It's because it is. There might be a couple differences. They say there is, but I don't know what. This apparently was a Tattoo R battery built to Strix's specifications, and it works great, man. I love it. This is an old school Tattoo 75 mAh battery. There's not a whole lot of difference in size as far as width, but in height there is. Not quite a 1/4 inch. Not much of a difference that way either. Cables are a big difference. I like the shorter cables for both quads. The way both quads are set up, the shorter cables are great. I don't know, I had a blast flying today. Like I said, I flew Tyler, who's insanely fast. Reminds me of Hector from over in the North Carolina area, maybe down in Florida. He goes all over the place. But this guy's from Florida as well. He's just up here working, same as me. His name's Tyler. Race Day Quads, and he is a phenomenal pilot. He showed me a bunch of stuff today, helped me out quite a bit. I'll be flying with him. Hopefully I can get my game up. I don't know. Speaking of getting my game up, I got this little quad here. This thing's going to be fast. And I didn't fly it today. I wanted to. It's put together. The only thing I have left to put on is a receiver, which is right here. It's a Lemon RX receiver. I run Spectrum. You know, it's ready to go. The issue is that I got it this far, and I said, well, I'm going to check and see. You know, I can put power on it. See how it does. For some reason I was nervous about it. I put power on it and it smoked. Flight controller. Don't know if it was my fault, somebody else's fault, whichever. I've already sent an email to Brain FPV. I'm sure they'll take care of it. It's their fault. It's my fault. I'll pay for it. I mean, I'll send them the whole quad. Everything I built so far, they can take a look at it. They can even rebuild it if they want. You know, those guys seem pretty legit, so I'm not too concerned about it. And like I said, if it's my fault, then, you know, I got to pay for it. And it could be my fault. So we got, you know, the F40 motors. I know they're not bad. We got the Cobra ESCs. Don't know much about them. I've never really used them before. I've always used either ZTWs or Lumineers. We'll see what we see when they take a peek at it. When I fly this Brain FPV, if I like it, I'm probably going to end up putting it in the Voodoo. The Brain FPV does do GPS, and the Voodoo being a lead sled, I'd like to add GPS to it just to see how it works. Although right now the Voodoo is a great practice quad. That G10 frame is rock solid, and I mean, I dropped it from 100 foot today when that thing shut off on me. It just shut off. The quad flipped upside down. Nothing I could do. I mean, it was just off flying. Broke all but one prop. No, I broke two props when that happened. I'm not quite sure what happened, to be honest. I was flying near Tyler. I don't know if we had a signal mix-up or if it's just a quad, or I don't know. But it was a great day to fly. Hopefully tomorrow will be a great day to fly. He can only fly on the weekends because of his work schedule. Hopefully I can put some packs in every day. We'll see. I guess I lost some time today, so it's going to get dark earlier again, and it's 6:30 now, so I got to get ready for work for tomorrow. But anyway, I mean, that's where we're at. Check out racedayquads.com. I don't know. Other than that, it was a blast today. I blew off 7 packs, charging them up now. They're charging up really quick, so I don't think... I was going off my voltmeter here. I was shutting them off when I hit 15 volts. And they're taking like 20 minutes to charge, so I am thinking that I didn't run them as down as far as I thought. I wasn't using a beeper because I was flying so blinking far away I wouldn't have heard it anyway. You know, through the trees over to the grandma's house. Great place to fly here in Columbus, Mississippi. Soccer fields. We were down where nobody was at, and just going. Some woods there Tyler was making great use of. You want to see somebody run through some woods, take a look at some of his videos if he has any up. That guy's phenomenal. I mean, he flies like Hector. So, Hector, if you're watching this, he flies like you. I'd like to see the two of you race. That'd be a good race. I guess he's done a lot of racing. I guess he was ranked 4th at one time. And he is phenomenal, man. Literally, his quad is flying like it's flying like this. And I'm like, holy smokes. But that thing is moving. I mean, and he's using a ground station, and his video, which is HD, mind you, is so much better than my video. Not that I have a problem with my video at all. But it's pretty awesome. So, alright guys, take it easy.